Wizards of the Coast's latest release has the potential for some big-time disaster, and regular enthusiasts like you and me who have started to open the product have taken notice. Let's talk about it. The latest Magic the Gathering release, March of the Machine, has gone through its pre-release cycle at this point, and that means players and enthusiasts have gotten the product in their hand. And I want to start this video by giving a huge shout out to Mark over at Solar Games. I'm going to link his channel in this video's comment section. He made a video talking about collation issues and print run issues that could be happening with this product. And if that's the case, that's a huge deal for a Magic the Gathering release. So today, we're going to talk about what those problems are, and I'm going to briefly touch on those because I want you to go check out his video. I think it's really well done if you want more information to that, but I'm going to give you a summary here. I'm going to talk about what that's done to the product and what does that mean for regular people who want to enjoy this Magic the Gathering set, and then, kind of outside the scope of this, there's something going on with collector boosters in this set that I would be remiss if I didn't bring up, and anybody who's even slightly interested in the collector booster product as a whole should know about this. But we need to start today by talking about what the possible problems are that Mark has pointed out. And again, big shout out, you definitely should go check out his channel and subscribe. I love the content that he is putting out, but he's brought to light a couple potential issues with the latest Magic release. And the first one is with the bundle. And I know, what an ostentatious product for us to have a problem with the bundle, right? And this bundle contains set booster packs. Now, Mark and many other people of the community at this point have theorized that the set booster packs within the bundle, whether intentionally or unintentionally, seem to be misrepresentative of the list slot. So it seems like list cards are more easily pulled in these set boosters than they are in regular boosters. I believe it's like 1 in 4 or 1 in 5, 20 or 25% chance to pull a list card in a regular set booster. And there are claims that these set booster packs coming out of bundles are representing more of a close to 100% chance. Now again, I want to hear from you. If you've opened a set booster pack, or if you've got your hand on bundles with set booster packs in them, let me know in the comment section below if you're seeing a bunch of the cards from the list coming out of these. And if that's the case, the fact that there are extra cards from the list possibly hitting the market or whatever it might be, is not a big deal. I have no problem with the fact that people could open these products and get more of these special exciting cards from the list. And heck, bundles are one of the few places in Magic the Gathering still where game stores have a lot of meat left on the bone. And as we know, because we track every single sold product on TCG Player, and my patrons have known for a while now, the community loves set booster boxes and set booster packs. And if this is an opportunity for game stores to maybe sell a product more that has a little more meat on the bone at a fair price, and for players and enthusiasts to have an exciting opening experience, I really don't see a negative there. The big fallout will be if all of those list card slots come out of the regular set booster box. Is the set booster box now going to be missing all those packs? In this scenario, we've printed so many list cards, and all the packs with the list cards just happen to be in one spot, and they're going to be missing out of the other product. Now, if the other product still maintains that 20 to 25% healthy list slot pull ratio, then, frankly, I really don't see a problem here. But there's a second problem that Mark outlines for us, and it is with the set booster box. Now, the theory here is that the set booster box has been collated improperly, meaning set booster boxes that came off certain lines at certain times will have the same cards in roughly the same order, meaning that if you buy 2 set booster boxes from the same region or were shipped out right next to each other off the assembly line, you might get these same cards or the same hits out of both boxes, leading to what would generally be a worse box opening experience, and something for someone who's going to buy multiple of these products they would not enjoy. Now, we track that data, like I said, from TCG Player, and often enthusiasts are buying one set box. Very rarely do we see orders of more than one, and even more rarely do we see, the case coming through. It's often that people who are buying the case are either doing so because they're deeply ingrained in the game, or because, they're chasing some hit, or it's their ritual. They do it every set. But I would like to think that people buying one set booster box, this will not affect them as much. So your regular enthusiast will probably be unaffected here, but where it will cause an effect is any stores that are looking to do any kind of mass box openings or any singles retailers that are looking to do so as well. You run a greater risk. Now, mass box openings in Magic the Gathering might be dead already. I'm not sure. You'll have to let me know. Again, if you're doing mass box openings, I gotta hear about it, because I just don't hear that happening anymore. But this could be an issue for people doing, that practice, the idea of mass box openings. It's already risky to go all in on Magic mass box openings. It's hard to ship all the different variants out. There's a lot of prospect for people returning or ordering the wrong thing and making false claims on things like eBay or TCG Player because of the amount of different variants that you can open. But I really think now, if you go all in on that and you put a large amount of your income or your store's funds or your personal funds, whatever it might be, towards a larger set of boxes, and they are collated improperly, and you get maybe the same hits in 2/3 of what you have brought in to open, you could be in trouble. Now, granted, maybe you hit the lottery, maybe the hits you hit are all the expensive cards and it's great, but if that's the case, then more people are going to start doing it. It can't stay that way forever. You see, I mean, the singles versus box opening debate, it's always kind of a self-correcting and self-balancing organism, so I'm really interested to see how that pans out, and if you do open more than one set box, make sure you stop back by here and let me know. I know I have a set box opening planned for this channel, so hopefully we can track some of that down. It's going to be one set box. I think we're not really a box opening channel, but we do, anyway, I'm ranting, but we do see some of this reflected in the market. Now, we've said set boxes are the product that sells the best across all of the SKUs for every Magic release. It is like life, death, taxes, and we will buy set boxes. And here, I'm not saying that's changed. We still are buying a ton of set boxes. However, the set box price, even in pre-release, is already settling a bit low, with March of the Machine set boxes settling around $109, and that is, drastically low considering Phyrexia All Will Be One set boxes here settled around $119, and even Brothers War set boxes settled around $117. Now, with this being a pre-release price, it's not looking great, and this is bad news for local game stores looking to carry the product, because it's just a little bit less margin off the top, and it's something we can't have. And speaking of less margin off the top, we actually see this with collector boxes as well. And when it comes to the collector box, there's something here that we're not considering that I really think is 100% worth mentioning when it comes to this set. The collector boxes are selling lower than regular, standard set collector boxes had been for the last two standard sets, but we had seen a drastic uptick in Bro and One since, the historic 2022 bad era collector boxes that didn't age well. No matter how much I want my Streets of New Capenna to be worth some more money and be more exciting to open, it's not meant to be. But these collector boxes really seem to be spiky in value, and what that does is it gives this lottery potential for anyone looking to open them. Serialized cards seem to be being pulled in droves, and everyone is on social media hyped and selling them, and some are pulling what are just ridiculous amounts of money that I think is completely wrong, but again, that's just my opinion. But this tells me something. This tells me that this collector box and the community support and hype is not based around cards designed in the set, but rather, much like the Mystical Archives in Strixhaven or Brothers War with serialized artifacts, it is based around cards supplemented into the set. This means we're looking at the serialized Multiverse Legends cards, and then I guess, kind of to an extent, the serialized Praetor cards. But in my opinion, this means this set will not only maintain some good value in the collector box, but will continue to be exciting for people to open. So I wouldn't be surprised, much like Brothers War, if we see people revisiting this set down the line. I've got a video coming later this week. If you're not subscribed, make sure you are. Make sure you click that button, do the YouTube thing. And I want to talk about how this set feels like it feels like a finality. I believe that Magic actually will change forever with this set. It feels like a love letter to the last, 2 years, 3 years of Magic the Gathering. So I'm calling it a love letter to modern Magic the Gathering. It makes it really exciting for, enthusiasts like myself to open. I open these cards, I see these frames, I get very happy. But I want to know what you think about the set in the comment section below. Do you think the collector box will hold its value long term? Do you think it's got potential to go up in value a little bit? I want to hear from you. Thanks again. Huge shout out to Mark over at Solar Games. Again, his channel is linked in the comment section below. Great content creator. I don't know him personally, but I love watching his his videos. So thank you so much for the content, man. Until next time, you all know me. My name is Josh, and we will see you around. Take it easy, everyone.